So, welcome, my friends. Um, Today we will explain the passive in German. Vorgangpassiv specifically, I explain today's video. Let's talk about this Vorgangpassiv. Before that, we have to know what is passive and where should I use these passive sentences. First of all, I want to make you clear that this passive is a most important part in B1 and further for learning German. So, why are you waiting for? Let's start. Was bedeutet passiv? Im Passiv ist die Handlung wichtiger als die Person, die die Handlung macht. In Passive, the passive voice, the action is more important than the person performing the action. So, let's take an example. Der Koch cooked the Suppe. It's mean in English we can say the soup is being, the chef is cooking the soup. It is in the active voice means in the here the person is important. The wir wissen where the Handlung macht. Der Koch. We know that the action who is do the action, the shape. Now look at the passive. Die Suppe wird gekocht. Here the action is the action is the center of attention. Who is cooking is not important. Die Suppe wird gekocht. It's mean the soup is being cooked. It is ongoing. Now let's take a look different types of passive. So we can divide it passive two types into two types. Vorgangpassiv and Zustand-passiv. So what is Vorgangpassiv? Here we can see this picture. Die Suppe wird gekocht. It's mean um, the soup is being cooked. Here the process is ongoing. But in Zustand passive we can say the Suppe ist gekocht. Means the soup is cooked. Already the action is done or the action is finished. So now you can understand what is the difference between Vorgangpassiv and Zustand-passiv. Now we now it seems quite difficult to distinguish these passive two types of passive. Let me explain it more clearly. So, in this video, I specifically explain what is Vorgangpassiv. Das Vorgangpassiv beschreibt einen Vorgang, Prozess oder eine Handlung, die gerade passiert. What is Vorgangpassiv, that Vorgangpassiv describe the process or action which is now happening. Let's see the example. First is they are cooked the soup. Vorgangpassiv, we can say the soup with gekocht. The soup is being cooked. Der Lehrer erklärt die Grammatik. Die Grammatik wird erklärt. Means the grammatic is being explained. Die Firma baut das Haus. Das Haus wird gebaut. The house is being built. So we can look at the structure also. Subject plus verb then conjugation form and plus object plus participle zwei. So this is the example of some foreground passive. So we can also mm, say that why we use, why and in which situation we can use this passive or this foreground passive. So let's look at this picture. Wann benutzt man das Vorgangpassiv? Die Person ist unbekannt. So here is the point that when we should use. First, some of my friends cycle is being stolen. Some of my friends cycle is stole. So now my friend will tell me, mein Fahrrad wurde gestohlen. Means my cycle is being stolen. My cycle is being stolen. Man weiß nicht means I don't know the man. I don't know the person. But what is important that my cycle is being stolen. The action is important. Die Person ist nicht wichtig. The Straße, somehow you go outside and notice that the road is being repaired. So you can tell the Straße wird repaired. Wichtig is the Reparatur, nicht die Arbeiter. In Zeitungen oder Nachrichten und Berichten, we can say this type of passive sentences. Like, die Veranstaltung wird eröffnet. The event is being opened. Neue Wohnungen werden gebaut. New apartment are being built. So these are the use of passive sentence. Now we can see forecast passive in different tense. First, I explain forecast passive in present. So first of all, we see the structure. Subject plus wird or werden plus positive zwei. Die Zeitung wird gekauft. Means the newspaper is being brought. Die Fenster wird geputzt. The window is being cleaned. The film were then gazed. The films are being shown. All are in present situation, present tense. Now we can look at the preteritum, means in past tense. How we can explain it? Sometimes we say something in the past, like yesterday, day before yesterday, or one day ago, or 1 month ago. In that situation, we can use it. Die Einkaufsliste wurde geschrieben. Instead of that, I could also say gestern wurde die Einkaufsliste geschrieben. Means was yesterday the shopping list was being written. Die Raum wurde aufgeräumt. We can, instead of this, we can say einen Woche zuvor wurde die Raum aufgeräumt. Means 1 week ago the room was being cleaned. Der Müll wurde getrennt. The waste was being separated, or the waste was being sorted. Now, last but not least, perfect. In perfect, where do I use this perfect tense? When the passive action that was completed before, that was completed, uh, recently finished, now ready for the guest, or now ready for use. So in that case I can say this, like the Veranstaltung ist eröffnet worden. The event has been opened. Now it is ready for welcoming the guest. You understand? Now I can explain plusquamperfect. It is quite difficult, but let me explain it. Here, the passive action that was completed before another event in the past, like die Veranstaltung war eröffnet worden, means the event had been opened. Here, there is some action, there is two action in the past, some is happening before one action. So, which action is in the past happened fast, that action will be plusquamperfect. So, I can say die Veranstaltung war eröffnet worden, and that after that there is another some action happened. In future eins, passive action that will be happen in the future, or we can say die Veranstaltung wird eröffnet werden. The event will be opened. Not now, it is will be in 2 months. 2 months later, it will be opened. So this is the future eins. And so now in this video I am already explained what is Vorgangpassiv, what is passive, and what is the difference between Zustand and Vorgangpassiv. Hope this video help you, and please practice a lot. Please practice a lot. Thank you.